I never thought ever in my life I will do such a work, like in my life, like doing research about cancer, or even like doing anything related to science.
Hey guys, welcome to the Scientist Podcast. I'm your host Akram Al-Wahabi, and today our guest is Dr. Hani Shareif. Dr. Hani is a personal friend of mine, and I can say that he was one of the main reasons that I came to Japan. He graduated from Sana'a University, which is the same university I graduated from. He got his PhD from Osaka University, and he has been researching cancer for almost 10 years now. He published many papers in this field. Dr. Hani's story is very interesting, and as you will hear in today's episode, he started by working as a carpenter to being a researcher in one of Japan's top research facilities. As always, before I get into the episode, I would like to ask you to subscribe and or follow this podcast. In the Scientist Podcast, we talk about science, the stories behind the research, and the struggle and the success. In the Scientist Podcast, everyone will learn something new about science while also hearing the stories of the people behind it. I believe by hearing these stories, we can start recognizing and appreciating the effort of these researchers. So follow if you haven't already, and let's get to the podcast. Dr. Hani, thank you very much for joining me today at the Scientist Podcast.
Uh-huh. Again. No, I was looking at my phone then.
What do you mean? Okay. This is gonna be in the podcast.
Habibi, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so happy. Like to be with you today.
It's my pleasure. As you know, we've known each other for a very long time. We came from the same university back in Yemen. And
how many years, man?
That was a very long time ago. That was quite a long time ago. And you came. Actually, I only knew about being able to study in Japan after seeing you. Do you remember? I saw you one day on the street, back in Sana'a. And you were kind of preparing to move to Japan, and that's when I was okay.
I met you that time at Hadda Street, if you still remember.
That was Hadda?
It was Hadda, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so I know you. I think I know you pretty well, but if you would introduce yourself to our audience, how would you introduce yourself?
Interview. Yeah. So my name is Hani Shareif. The full name is Hani Muhammad Abdullah Ghalib Ali Abdul Qadir Muhsin Al-Shareif.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to know.
I graduated from Sana'a University in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I think I was 1 year before you.
Yes.
And I've known you since I was in the, I think, second year or third year. No, third year, from the third year. Yeah. Then after that,
just for our audience, we are both, we've studied dentistry back in Yemen. Yes.
Dentistry. Yeah. After that, I worked. If you know Al-Farabi Center, it's it's
a
about
medical center kind of.
Yeah,
thing,
medical
right?
center. Yeah, actually, it was. Where is the area, man? It's around Tunis Street, I think. Yeah, and I worked there for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I came to Japan to do my PhD.
Mm-hmm.
I finished my PhD. I got my PhD in 2016.
What was your PhD about?
Yeah, actually, it was in maxillofacial surgery, but I shifted to oncology, especially oral cancer and cancer studies at that time. Then from 2016 to 2017, I worked at in the research field, belong to the centers around Osaka University and also Osaka University as a collaborator at that time. It was about data mining and analysis mainly. Then from 2017 until now, I've been working at Osaka City University as a postdoctoral, postdoctoral researcher. Yeah, and I got also GSPS fellowship in 2019. Until 2021. Now I'm a postdoc at the university.
I see. So you have extensive research
Uh,
experience, I would say.
from dentistry all the way to oncology and immunotherapy and those kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is, I don't know how to put it, but cancer research is not an easy field. Like there's it's always challenging to come up with good results when you're researching cancer, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So how did you came to the choice of doing this research, even though you said like in the beginning you wanted to do maxillofacial surgery?
For many reasons. First of all, the situation in this country is a bit difficult to, if you are thinking to go forward clinical work, especially in Japan, it's a bit difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So because they require language mostly and other requirements.
I mean, license, like you have to get the license and everything.
Yeah. It means you need the language first.
Yeah,
to get the
to
license.
even be able to get the license.
Yeah.
Mm.
If about the case, it's not that difficult, but the main problem was the language. But I've worked also at the university hospital because you are allowed to work in a hospital for as a like kind of training program.
I see.
Yes, for 2 years. It was mainly in oral cancer operations and surgery in general.
So you choose your training also in cancer.
Yeah. But as like second line trainer. So they give you some basic things to do, like simple things. Then why I've chosen oral cancer cancer research. It was actually when I was a student at Sana'a University. At that time, we used to go to Al Thawra Hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. And there, I've met a doctor there, and he was like teaching us general surgery, his major. And I cannot forget the words he told me that time. And he told me, son, if you can go abroad, and you can like study somewhere else outside this country, please study about cancer.
Really? Please study about cancer. Who is this doctor?
I forgot his name. He said many patients in Yemen, they die because of cancer. Please, this is like this is a message. I wish you could carry it in the future and come back and help the country through cancer, like studying about cancer. I couldn't actually. My intention at the beginning to study about oral cancer mainly.
Yeah.
But because it was difficult, then I was concentrating on cancer research, and that was the motivation, the first motivation. And because of that, I am following the advice or the request he told me. Yeah, that was like.
What do you think? How long have you been researching cancer so far? How many years?
Man, from 2012, 16.
Oh, that's like 10 years now.
10 more around 10 years.
Around 10 years, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
I mean, I knew you were researching for some time, but not 10
Yeah.
years, man.
10 years, yeah, man,
Wow.
it's really, really long. Like it was for 6 years. It was around. It was about like oral cancer and molecular biology studies and uh, cancer research in general, especially pathway signaling and also like metastasis and lymphangiogenosis and angiogenesis, those kind of stuff, apoptosis. Then from 2017 to 2019, it was about actually invasion, mainly invasion and apoptosis.
I
Then
see.
from 2019 until now, it's mainly about immunotherapy
So,
and virotherapy.
yeah.
So combination, virotherapy, immunotherapy, and chemotherapy.
Okay. Can you, in very simple words, can you, tell us about your research? Like, what are you researching about? Simply, so
Now,
if somebody that is
yeah,
not in the field, how would you explain your
lovely.
research to?
So
But
it's actually now I'm working.
before that, can you raise the screen a little bit higher, because you're always like cut from
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Okay, like
Okay.
this.
Yeah, this is much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, from 2017 until now, I'm working at Osaka University, the Graduate School of Medicine. So mainly, it's not oral cancer now. I do collaboration with other lab. It's about gastric cancer, colon cancer, pancreas, also breast cancer, oral cancer, something like that.
So
So
what do you research in these types of
the
cancer?
research topic is about like using immunology
Yeah.
as a tool for treating cancer or to attack cancer. They call it immuno checkpoints. So we target some receptors on the tumor cells, at the same time also activating the T cells and the receptors on the T cells and
T cells, which are like
the
cells of
immune,
immunity, right?
adaptive immune cells, especially T cells, CD8, and also CD4 helper and those kinds of like cells. So to do the checkpoints, it's like they call it checkpoints, anti-checkpoints, or checkpoint blocks. There is like on the cancer cell, on also the on the T cells in general, there is some receptors. They call them PD1 or program death cell. Yeah.
Make it simple. You're going deep. Go out. Go out. Make it simple.
Those actually, those markers actually, they will be activated. Yeah. Once they recognize some like any cell which is strange to the human body. So cancer cells usually considered as the strange cells. That's why those immune cells will recognize those tumor as a foreign subject or a foreign object, then attack them. But what does the tumor cells do actually? The tumor cells will make like a mask around the out cell line surface of the cells, of the tumor cells, and they will expose those receptors, what they call them PDL1. So it will oppose PD1, which means it's like a key for them. It's a mask. This is like a friendly cell. So they will expose some receptors.
So they don't show themselves as foreign bodies. They only show themselves as like something that is from inside the body.
It's kind of like the mechanism of the tumor is to escape from the immune system.
So basically, they mask themselves.
They're smart.
They mask themselves, right?
Yeah, they mask themselves. They're smart. They they cover some kind of cancer. They expose those like receptors, so the T cells or the immune cells will not recognize them as a foreign objects, so they will leave them. At the same time, they will also recruit some immune cells to help those cells and to protect them as well. Like, so they will, they recruit T cells. They recruit also not even adaptive immune cells, also innate immune cells.
Which type of cancer is that?
Usually, like most of the cancer cells.
Most of cancers do this mechanism.
Especially colon cancer, oral cancer, and the expression of those.
I think I've maybe last week or like in like this recent days, I heard the news about the success of some clinical trials that use immunotherapy to target colon cancer.
Yes.
Is that related to your research?
Yes, colon cancer already. Our papers were published, and the successful was it showed like very high rate of success, especially with colon cancer. But when you compare it to another kind of cancers, for example, like pancreas or gastric cancer, the percentage will drop, usually around 20% or something like that. In oral cancer, a little bit higher. So some cells, some cancers will respond to immunotherapy treatment, but some of them will not respond. So there is some, like recently there is this problem with immunotherapy. Immunotherapy itself alone, it cannot like give the good results. That's why the recent all the scientists now, it's like the hot topic now. They try to do something called combination therapy. So they combine immunotherapy with another techniques. So they combine it with another checkpoints, for example, or they combine it with chemotherapy, or they combine it with virotherapy, which was like my major now. They combine it also with with other techniques.
What do you mean virotherapy? Like
there is like modified virus we use, which is like modified herpes simplex virus. So the genome was like modified genetically to recognize and attack and attracted only to cancer cells. So it will be attracted to very high expressing cytokine cells releasing, especially like interleukin 10, for example, or GMCSF. Those kind of stuff, That's why it will be recognized. They will go, if those viruses, they go through the normal cells, they go inside the cytoplasm, and they go through. They will not attack the normal cells. They go inside and outside because they are not attracted to those kind of cells. They are attracted only to some kind of cells which is expressing very high cytokine or poisons, which is the cancer poisons, they call it.
When you mean cytokines, what are cytokines? So if somebody's listening and they don't know what a cytokine is,
cytokines, it's kind of like
proteins, right?
Chemicals, proteins, chemicals. They are released usually from immune cells. Immune cells, they release them actually to attack or to attack any pathogen. For example, if you got infected with COVID, so your immune cells will go and attack those viruses by releasing those cytokine. And they said people that are dying or they get the effect not because of the virus itself, because of the cytokine storm. Very like the T cells or the immune cells will be overwhelmed. They will release a lot of cytokine. This thing will attack the pathogen, which is the virus. At the same time, also will attack the normal cells. So it means that the immune cells will start to attack themselves or the
body
it's like
itself.
it's like autoimmune disease. similar to that.
I see.
Yeah. So, but there are some also receptors or some kind of T cells. When they are activated, they like break. They stop. They will stop those kind of T cells and calm them down and change them to an inactive or inactive form. So they will be like naive again. So cytokine is just chemicals or proteins. It's released usually from immune cells. At the same time, there are also some kind of cytokine also released from the pathogen or from cancer. So different kind of So this is like a cytokine.
Okay,
Or
so
chemokine, cytokine. Like there are many kinds of.
So this is the research that you're doing right now, and obviously sometimes I ask my guests, okay, so how does your research relate to life in in practical life? But I think from your answer we already know how like it's about cancer. So trying to find a better solution. I was really hoping, like when I read about that paper, like that treated cancer, like colon cancer with immunotherapy. I was hoping that it would be like a single solution, like there's no need for chemotherapies or something else. But unfortunately, how far are we from achieving such task?
Yeah, I think we are. I think you can say between 20 to 40% the success rate. And the thing is, we need to find a drug or a combination, combined drug. It could be used with any kind of cancer, not just like specific kind of cancer. For example, like in gastric cancer, the expression of those PD-L1 is very low, which means if you give the treatment, mainly it will not. That's why the response is not that high. But the microenvironment, there are some cells around those cancer cells, like fibroblasts, for example, or neutrophil, or some cells, they try to protect or to make like a barrier for to protect cancer cells to be.
Your phone is ringing, like it. I can hear it.
So so it's like the research now is going forward. I am actually optimistic about this, especially the combination techniques. Especially with chemotherapy, if you do combination with chemotherapy, the results are much better. Actually, they're much better. They're very good. The combination with viral therapy also it is very good as well. Especially the virus we are supposed to work with when was G47 Delta. There are many generations. There is one generation. Actually, it was this one was like modified or developed from the American origin virus, which is like started at Harvard University. Then from Harvard it went to Tokyo, one of the students there, and I just did some small minor modification. And anyway, so they use that with the combination, but still you do combination with any technique. They use also like, for example, like CAR T cells. They train those
CAR T cells.
Yeah, CAR T. Yeah, then they activate. Sometimes
what are CAR T cells? You're just jumping on. What are CAR T cells?
It's like they call it a kind. I forgot the name in English exactly. Kind.
What type of cells are they?
They are T.
T cells. Okay. T cells. Okay, so they're immunocells.
I will give you the name.
It's all right.
Yeah, because for me, I always try to remember the name.
I just wanted to know the type of cells.
Yeah, it's T cells.
It's T cells. Okay.
There are many kinds of generations or many kinds of T cells you can use, and there are like it has different also like a different function in the immune system.
I see.
Compared to B cells, they're just releasing antibodies also, and all of those like mechanism, T cells with B cells with innate immunology with adaptive immunology, they work together in harmony to reach the goal, which to defeat the pathogen. And
so to protect the body, right?
Yeah, to protect the body, and it's very like smart and very complicated system.
So generally speaking, the immunity system is,
Sorry, it's called chimeric antigen receptor.
Chimeric antigen receptor.
Yeah.
So immunity, like cells that are, that cause our immunity, like you have T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes, right? And then T lymphocytes are the ones that you were just talking about them, right?
T, because it's the one is responsible with attacking. It's like you can say it's like a soldiers, or they have weapons. Then they attack.
They're able to attack.
They attack. Yes, they are able to release. To release the poison, and kill the cells. Whereas
kill not the cells, not the
kill the pathogen.
The pathogens, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, you've been doing this research for like, we just
2019
around
2019 until now.
2019.
Yeah,
so that's like 3 years.
3 years ago. Yeah, this actually it's very recently. But the before that it was different. It was about metastasis in general.
But basically, like, you've been researching for around 10 years, right? We just talked about this. So what was the most exciting thing about your research, or not even just about research, like what was the most fun that you had during these 10 years of research? Was there anything interesting that you came across?
Actually, the most they're calling me here. The most interesting part, especially when I achieved something. Recently, in my last paper now I'm writing right now, I achieved very good results. I did combination with this immunotherapy with chemotherapy. They call it semaphorin family, which has relation to metastasis, like cancer spread.
Yeah,
I feel so excited, the result was so good about that. Other than that, especially in my major, in daily life.
Generally speaking,
nothing,
if there's something
nothing, I would just
nothing. Really?
This country is nice. I'm enjoying here. People are nice. But the thing here in this country, you work a lot.
This country is Japan, right? Like you're in Japan too.
Japan, yeah. You know that actually. You work a lot, and working is in Japan is part of their culture.
Yeah.
So they respect work and time, and work sometimes takes more than their own time, or takes more than the family time or their private time. So this is something maybe you can say it's a good and a bad thing at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, so
good in a way that you respect work, you concentrate on your work. At the same time, it takes a lot from your life.
What's the most exciting? I guess I was like, what was the fun about it?
Yeah, the most fun about the work, or about the general life?
About this 10 years of research. You did research. You've enjoyed different types of
this
life that you had. What was the thing that you loved the most?
It was I haven't imagined. お疲れ様でした。 Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. متى عاش تاني? See you tomorrow. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Those like my students.
Hmm.
Anyway, so the most exciting thing I never thought ever in my life I will do such a work like in my life, like doing research about cancer or even like doing anything related to science. The only thing, I was like, I became a dentist by mistake, first of all.
Okay, now this is an interesting story. Tell me about it.
Actually, I was a carpenter.
Okay.
I was a carpenter and I was like working just like building houses and stuff like that. I never thought like ever in my life I will enter the medical field at all. So I was like working and I started working when I was young. I finished my high school and with my friend, he's a blacksmith and I'm a carpenter. Okay. And he told me, oh, honey, let's go and study. Oh, okay. I told him, where should we go? He said, okay, let's go to science faculty. Why? Because there is no entrance exam. Okay, let's go there. So I entered science faculty because there is no entrance exam. I did there 2 years. But my dream, really, I wanted to study engineering. That was really my dream. I wanted to study about like civil engineering or computer engineering or anything related to engineering because I like math a lot. Nice. Then I applied I got a scholarship to Iraq. Then they asked.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there, and I was a student there. Then they asked me what the options they want like to write. Then I wrote actually engineering. I was so happy like engineering. Yeah. And I thought I would get engineering. Then the last option, I didn't know what to write actually. And I wrote vet, animal doctor.
Okay.
Yeah. And my friend was sitting beside me and he told me, man, why you wrote that thing? It looks so ugly. The paper looks so ugly. I said, I don't know what to write, man. He said, okay, what about dentistry? I said, no way. I hate dentists, actually.
Really?
I hate dentistry. I said, no way, man. I don't like it. He said, come on, are you stupid? They will never give it to you. They will give you engineering because it's the highest rank, like high rank. It's the last option. I said, okay. I erased vet and I wrote dentistry. 1 month later, they called.
Then you got the dentistry.
Yeah, congratulations, son. You got the scholarship. Dentistry. No way. Oh, please. Can I change? No, you cannot change. If you change, there is no scholarship. Then I moved there and I did my PhD. I studied my bachelor. Then I came back. I finished at Sana'a University.
Oh, so this was what year was this? That was during like
2001.
2001. So that was when
very long time ago. Yeah.
When the war in Iraq kind of started,
before,
right?
Yeah, until the war happened, then he went back.
And then you went back to Yemen. So you you continued your PhD, your bachelor's in Sana'a.
Yeah, at Sana'a University.
I see. Yeah, now I remember. I was like, I kind of forgot this thing that you were actually in Iraq and then came back to finish, dentistry in Sana'a. I see. So you didn't even want to be a dentist?
Never.
Okay.
Seriously.
Really?
Like I graduated in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I start working and I saw there is the income is very good. I mean, I saw there is like good money. At that time only that I said, okay, now I like it.
Now dentistry sounds pretty good now, huh?
Yeah. But I worked for 4 years actually in this medical center. Belongs to the health ministry, and the payment was not that good actually, but I enjoyed working there because most of my patients were like kids and pregnant women and those kind of stuff. So
really,
I helped them. Yeah, I enjoyed working there for 4 years, and mainly.
I don't want to sound like a horrible person, but one of the reasons that I wanted to, not work as a dentist anymore and I wanted to move to research was kids. Because
Really? No,
yeah,
come
man,
on.
like kids,
No,
they used to drive me
I
crazy, man. Like
love kids.
working with kids, and you feel bad because if when they start crying or like
Yeah, yeah,
you try your best to kind of calm them down, but
yeah.
they're scared of you.
Yeah, yeah,
You
they
know
are.
they're scared of you, and I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just I just didn't like I
Yeah.
didn't like being in that position.
Actually, yeah, I love kids. That's the thing. I love
Mm,
kids so much,
mm,
not because like I'm a dentist or in dentistry. I love them in general. Okay.
mhm,
Then there at that clinical center, actually, there were like two periods:
mm,
morning period and afternoon period. I used to work in the morning period.
mm.
Then I was the only doctor in that the whole center who's not wearing lab coat because
Okay.
not to scare kids. And
I see.
I used like I don't know. I feel like I can't control them. They used to send those kids from the afternoon period next day to me. If they couldn't give them the treatment, so I used to
Ah,
receive those kids like from the doctor. She works afternoon. She couldn't deal with the kids, so they send me the kids next day. I have my techniques to deal with them. Like, I play with them. I like talking with them. I have my different technique because I love them so much, and I used to have in my clinic at that time some candies, some like small toys and stuff like that, and I used to buy them myself.
mm.
Sometimes they bit me actually, but it's okay for me. I like working with kids.
Now that you said it, I think yeah, I was bit once by a kid. Maybe once, maybe only once. But now that you said it, now I remembered it.
Yeah, but not that strong actually.
But
That
this
I
is like
was.
an awesome story though. So you started as a carpenter and then went to the science, like college of science, and then
By mistake.
by mistake, then you wanted to become an engineer, and then you ended up in dentistry in Iraq, and then you finished it back in Sana'a
Yeah.
University. Man, so you've been all over the place.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but engineering, man, I think it's awesome. You don't need to bother
You look
yourself
like you're
with those.
still regretting this
Yeah.
decision.
I still like I see my friends who are working as engineers.
Hmm.
They got jobs very easily. They don't do like too much work or tough work.
So
They
yeah,
just
this is one thing
yeah,
about Japan. Like engineering jobs are much easier compared to jobs in the medical field or like in
exactly,
the health sciences field for foreigners, right?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
This is life, but
thank you
at
for
the end,
sharing this story.
yeah,
Like
thanks.
this
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nice.
But I was also so excited when you came at the beginning, at the first year. Actually, you came 1 year later or 2 years later.
2 years later
Two years later, yeah,
because of like the war started back in Yemen,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Then at that time, you start discovering the country and the social life, the tradition and stuff like that. Then when you came, I was so excited that time. You and Ammar and
Yeah.
three my friends came. I at that time when you came, I just traveled all the way from Osaka to Tokyo
Yes, you did. You did. You came to
yeah
see us,
to
man. Like
see you guys. And,
that was very nice of
yeah,
you. We
yeah,
still have pictures like what the picture that through
yeah. Me and you.
Saber took that picture of the three
Yeah,
of
yeah.
us, remember? Like honestly, yeah, it's been like I cannot believe like it feels like
Yeah,
it's been ages before, right?
yeah, it was like yesterday.
Really, I think it was like a long time ago. I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
old.
You feel it's like yesterday. I mean, like I still remember it.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, but I don't know. It looks like it's been
By
ages
the way,
ago.
when I came, I used to have a little bit of hair. Now I lost all
Same,
my hair.
same, man, same. Like, look, it's gone.
Come on,
No,
you still
no,
have some.
no. Yeah, I still have some, but not.
If I
Like, look
have
at this.
money, I will do hair transplant.
Really?
Yeah, if I have money. But I think I need a tractor for that, not even normal.
No, man. For me, honestly, I used to shave like this even before I lose my hair. So I was
Really?
like, I'm good with this. I just
When,
shaved the
when
rest of
was
it.
the last time you went to the barber shop?
I don't know. last time was almost like 1 year into me being in Japan.
Really?
So yeah, maybe 2000. Maybe last time was
Huh?
2014 or something like that.
Last time I went to the barber shop, it was, I think, 15 years ago.
Oh, that was even before me. Wow, nice.
Yeah. Because I used to
Yeah.
shave for myself,
Mm.
like, and
I also shave by myself, like, which is, yeah, nice.
yeah.
Anyways, man, like
See?
we drifted off way too far. So yeah, I asked you about like being the most exciting part, and you said
Yeah.
like being a scientist is actually quite exciting, and I understand that.
Yeah.
Being a scientist, and maybe for me it might be a bit similar, because when we talk and they say like scientists said
Yeah.
blah blah blah, or like the researchers did this or did that. So
Yeah.
I was very happy to be at certain part of my life to be
Yeah.
that researcher or like
Science.
that
Yeah.
scientist. So
Yeah.
it felt really good. So again, like
Yeah.
there's no way that it was
Yeah.
all beautiful, right? So there
Yeah.
must have been some difficulties that you faced in these 10
Yeah, man.
years.
Like everyone. Yeah. Some
What
difficulties.
what were some of the difficulties that you still remember until now, and you think it's worth mentioning so people can learn from these
The
experiences?
difficulties I've, the most difficult, like, experience I've had when I was at the university.
Yeah.
And here in Japan, it's better not to say no to your professor or to your supervisor.
Yeah.
Once I said no, like here,
Yeah.
here in, like, this is the educational system in this country. You need to accept everything. Hi, yes, and that's it. They don't give you this like chance or this window to have discussion. And if they open this window to you, it's very limited. It's not like when you compare yourself to another country, for example, North America or Europe or another country. Here, this is like kind of Asian culture thing, the ranking,
Hierarchy.
So yes, yeah. You find this rank, or what do you call it? Sorry,
Hierarchy.
That you find it in the universities, in the educational system. You find it at work. You work in a company or wherever you go, you find this system. You find it also in the house, like inside their family. They have this ranking as well. And so this is the difficult experience I've had, like
So what did you say no to?
No, I mean, it's just like there is like, because of that, to my supervisor, and also there is some conflict and misunderstanding happen, because they will think if you have discussion and stuff like that, they will think you are trying to show off, or to be like shown to show not to show respect to them, like that. Yeah,
they think you're
So
disrespectful
there
if
is
you say no.
misunderstanding happen, and because of that, I've some power harassment. But after that graduation, everything was okay, and I became friend with my supervisor again. Yeah, he put my name in one of the papers. Anyway, it's just like this thing happened because of you need to understand the culture. Yeah, and I still remember once, first time I came to Japan, I was so active. I was like really like asking questions and everything. Then gradually, you will lose those
the motivation.
Yeah, this motivation, this spirit. I think it's also with you and with everyone else.
I mean, in the beginning, you're full of energy, like you want to do a million things at 1 second, right? But then gradually,
you were working with IPS, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I worked with iPS cells, which are like a stem cells.
Yeah, that's so.
But
smart.
Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting part of my life, but yeah. let's say fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not doing that anymore.
Really?
I'm
Do,
still trying to find out.
do you like science? Do you like going back to research?
I see, this is why I'm doing this podcast. I like talking about science. I like
Uh-huh.
talking about,
Okay.
innovation and
Okay.
what are the latest information, what happened,
Okay.
and what
Okay.
do we do, and what is this and what is that.
Okay.
But being stuck in the lab until midnight,
Yeah.
that was not fun. Like, I remember I used
It's
to
not fun, yeah.
during my experiment, I used to sleep like at sometimes, like during real-time PCR, a type of genetic like RNA test. I had to sleep in the lab, like in the department. I used to sleep on the floor because there was no last train already passed, and there's no place to rest in that university basically. So
That's
there's no space, so I had to freaking sleep on the floor. So yeah, that part, I don't miss that part. But
exactly.
I miss the science, like being able to come up with new data, new
Yeah.
findings. That was fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is
so
like the difficult part, especially it's not pleasant life, especially if you spend your time with the lab or doing experiments, and at the same time you cannot guarantee the results. You do,
yeah. This
you
is
do
another part.
experiments and
Yeah,
everything, but it's not like as you expect or as you want.
I mean, that's
That
research,
yeah,
right? Like
that's
you'd
research
never
like that.
know.
Yes, yeah, that's research, but it's exhausting actually at the same time because it takes from your life, from your thinking, from your time, because sometimes you cannot sleep, or while you're sleeping you're thinking about, wow, should I try this and this, like
Yeah.
it takes yeah, you feel like you are hunted with this experiment or with this thing.
Exactly. Hunted is the word.
Yeah,
Yes.
but now, but once you leave this part, and you concentrate on the, like as you say, like what is the new in science field, and your contribution through like understanding or analysis the data, analyze, yeah, like that, and understanding,
Yeah.
or
See,
give your
once
opinion and reviewing, this is the good part, but
that's the
doing,
fun part, right?
yeah,
That's the fun part.
yeah,
But like being a PhD student is very, very stressful. And especially for like when you're doing it not in your country, and when
yeah,
you're doing it under a scholarship, and you have to kind of
you have to
finish within the
graduate,
you have to graduate. Like if you don't have data, if your
yeah,
experiments are not progressing well, then that's going to be pretty difficult. So once you're
mm,
done with that, once you're done with PhD, I think it becomes a lot more fun,
yeah,
right? So since we're like you said, like you had some troubles with the supervisor and things, but now it's
yeah.
much
Now,
better.
now it's fine. Now it's fine.
Yeah, right. During those difficult times, what did you do to release this pressure, to change your mood? Because if you stayed in the lab, then you must that must have been difficult. So how did you switch up your mood?
At that time, actually, uh, through creating another community for myself, or society for myself. Not that society, not that community. I created another community for myself. It's a real community and imaginary community. Like to escape, to escape from that thing.
Please explain. Yeah,
I go and do my work. So I have a task there.
Yeah.
Then after that, I used to, okay, whatever he says, okay, I agree. Okay, I don't. After that, I didn't like oppose, even though I know the
Whatever,
idea or
yeah.
what he's telling me is wrong. I didn't say anything. At the end, the professor came to my word actually, and I was wrong. So they will never accept or accept that they did mistake. It's your fault all the time. Even if it's their fault, it's your fault. So this is the culture like that. Anyway, I
Mm-hmm.
am okay with that. So I was concentrating on my work just to finish and to publish one paper and
Mm-hmm.
to graduate. In the other side, in the other hand, I used to also mix with other community, which is like the Japanese and also Arabs or foreigners around me. I used
Mm-hmm.
to mix with them also, like talking, traveling or do some activities like volunteering, many activities. I used to like involving myself with many things, and that was also a relief, kind of a relief as well. The imaginary, the imaginary community or imaginary thing was like I used to stay or sit with myself, and also with being with myself. I try to like thinking to be friend to myself. Like, of course, I have friends everywhere. I talk with everyone, but I was not good enough to myself. So I at that time I said, okay,
Ah,
I have to be like a good
I
a good
see. I see
friend
what
to
you're trying to
myself.
say. So
So
basically,
I used
kind
to
of
give, yeah.
give
So I used to,
yourself better
yes. So I used
energy.
to give myself like, because at that time I used to blame myself for the mistakes, blame myself for the decisions, blame myself for the why I say no, why I say that, why.
Mm.
And after that, I was really I respected myself. I decided like whatever I've done, it was actually my choice, and I respect that choice, even if it's like good or bad.
Mm.
That's my choice. I started to be like open to myself as well. I give time to myself to do the things I like, some hobbies, which is like, for example, like some artworks or cooking, for example, or traveling. Sometimes I travel alone,
Mhm.
or change the mood, like by cycling, for example, talking to others, doing things I feel really I wanted to do. So at the same time, I start also to praise myself and saying it's not my fault. I'm not that bad. I'm not that because also like with he said you're stupid like that, but no, I was like saying no, it's not. I just need to improve myself more, and
Mhm.
that's the thing. Like, and after, because of that, I finished. I graduated. I was the top in the whole faculty. Actually, I was the top.
Really?
Yeah, I was the top graduate with honor grade at that time, and they received the, yeah, because I was the only student in our department who submitted his paper
Mhm.
and who passed the 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 PhD defense without any rejection, because all my friends, they were rejected, and they were asked them to do some review. They didn't get the all of them, like
All the signatures,
yeah,
or
all the
the
signatures.
yeah.
In my case, I got it at one, at the on time, and my supervisor at that time, he couldn't believe. I said, "Oh,
Mm.
really, really?" He just hold my hands and he
Mm.
took me to my professor and said, "Did he pass? Did he pass?" I said, "Yes, he passed." He couldn't believe that. He thought I would not pass. And I told him, "Hey, yeah," he was like, I thought, "Oh, thank you so much. You should support me because,
In the
okay."
future,
Yeah, I told him,
huh? Yeah.
yeah, you should, instead of
You
saying,
should have supported me,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. I said, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Congratulations." And he said like that after that. Then I told, yeah, it's because of you. Since
Because of
it's
all the
really,
help, yeah,
yeah,
that you
and
gave
it's
me.
really, if I
Yeah.
think about it, it was because of him. Seriously, not it was because of the pressure I've faced. Then I faced myself, and I try and I like I've
You
decided to do
you
it.
were able to overcome
Yes,
this obstacle.
and I've this and that time I said the best successful, or
Mm.
the best success you can get, or you can get, or the win.
Mm.
Everyone else says you cannot do it, and
Mm.
you do it, and you will
Mm.
be, that's the most beautiful moment. I was actually preparing myself for that moment just to show him, that professor, that I'm not like nothing. I could be something.
That I can do it. That
Yeah.
right. So
That's my actually
mm.
the best like the best thing happened to me, as you can see.
This like you said, like the best part is mixed with the bad part, and like
Yeah.
all of our experiences are basically the way we look at it, right? So it's kind of a mixture of both. If somebody is, if somebody went through whatever, like your supervisor was telling you, like this kind of academic harassment or whatever, they need to know that there's green, that there is light at the end of the tunnel, right? Like just push through this and you're going to be able to finish. And other people have been through it, other people overcome these obstacles, you're going to be able to overcome these obstacles, and you're a prime example of this, right?
There is nothing called impossible.
Yeah.
Everyone, I have this actually this belief that all of us has the same brain, but the difference is how to use it. Like you train yourself, you use your brain, but I don't believe in something called, oh, this person is smart, this person is stupid. I never believe in this thing, actually. If I believe in this thing, actually I will not be able to pass and get the mixed scholarship.
Exactly. Right.
So even if I believe in that, I will not get the GSPS, which is like the most prestigious grant in Japan. Among like over the world, they accept like 110 people.
It's one of the most difficult scholarships to obtain for like young researchers.
I always
in Japan.
keep this in my mind. There is nothing or someone called smart and someone called stupid. We have the same brain, but this person is hardworking, this person is not lazy. So I just like, if I'm lazy, I deserve to be punished, or I deserve not to reach my goal. I have to work hard. That's it, like everyone else.
This is what I wanted to ask you. Like, if there's something that you would like to tell somebody who's listening to this podcast, what would you tell them? Like, what would be your advice for them? Generally speaking, like with PhD studies, and also as a life advice.
Okay, what would the first advice? Be a carpenter. I'm joking.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. No,
it's better than being a scientist.
I mean, like, the first advice, do the things you like. This is the most important thing. You like something, you like a subject. For example, in my country, they say medicine is much higher rank than like other subjects. But in reality, if you like the thing you do, that's the most important thing. You will be actually a genius. You will be like
you will be able to thrive,
value.
Right? You'll be able to thrive in this field.
Exactly. So do the things you like. This is number one. Number two, never believe in something called impossible. Everything is possible. This is number two. Number three, there is nothing called smart or stupid. We all have the same brain. We all just need to use our brain and train it, because Allah or our God create us in a way like everybody, like that's the difference between us and animals. We can use, we can reach, we can do whatever we want. So I don't believe in something called someone is smart, someone is not. We have the same level of way of thinking, but we need just to improve ourselves and to work hard for the thing. And number four, like, if you enter the scientific field, or if you go to the like another field, like companies or academic, or you need to prepare yourself for that. Like of course it's different life, it's different, like the stress, there like the task you do, and it's different. But if you know that you are going this way, you have to prepare yourself for that, and you have to accept that.
Mhm.
And when you do that, actually, you have to do it, and you love it. It's not like you are enforcing yourself for doing it. So this is like the most of the advice. Yeah, and one also advice. Sometimes culture misunderstanding, it will create chaos and problems. So yes, I learned
Avoid
something. Yes,
misunderstandings. Yeah.
I think to understand the person, because culture differences, it's not just between country to country, it's inside the country itself, from city to another city, even inside the family, inside the area you live. You need to understand the person who's in front of you, and always expect the best from, or the good thing from others. This is also like, and
But they say like, you know, expect the best but prepare for the worst, right? Like
exactly, yeah.
that's what I
Yeah,
think we should
yeah,
always
yeah.
try to, you know.
Prepare for the worst, but at the
Mm.
same time, you deal with others in a good way.
Yeah,
You,
of
even
course.
if
Yeah.
they deal with it in a bad way, you expect, try to find the good part, or the good side in them.
Yeah.
And the most important thing,
Mm.
I think this is my belief as well.
Mhm.
This is the most important thing, is because I'm a religious, and I have belief. Okay,
Yeah.
I also think and believe anything I got, and it comes to because of the help or support from my creator and
Mhm.
my God. So always, as a believer, I strengthen my connection between myself and my creator,
Mhm.
my God. And this is also one of the things. Also, it will make your life easier. It will make your life also like more organized. This is, I know some people they don't believe in that, but this is
Oh, this is
about it.
this is your personal, you know, belief.
Yes,
So there's
yeah,
nobody can force you into believing into
yeah,
something
but
different.
this is like it because of that, it actually, that's the major thing happen, and the major effect or impact in my life is
Mm.
this one, actually.
It's because of your belief.
Yes, because
Mhm.
it's just like it's just like your uh, what is the word in English?
Try.
Mal-
It's like your
Malja,
haven.
malja.
Malja. What? Goddamn. I don't. Haven. Yeah, haven.
Like, yeah,
That's
haven.
your
Like
haven.
you escape. You try
Not.
to escape.
Yeah, not heaven. Like haven.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
haven. You try
yeah.
to, like,
Mm.
to run away from problems. You
Mm.
try to run away from many issues or
Mm.
many things in your life,
Mm.
instead of like looking for someone else, talking to another
I
one.
mean,
It
I
is
mean
so
that
close
that
to
is
this.
one way. That
Yeah,
is one
this
way,
is the
you know. To,
connection. Yeah, this is the
yeah.
connection to me.
Mhm.
I think that's the most important thing.
Understood. So I know it's getting late. It's 20
Uh,
to 10.
yeah,
So you probably also have to you know catch some
yeah,
train the
yeah. Thank
train
you so
home.
much.
I'm really happy that you could make the time. I know
Thank you
we've
so much.
tried to schedule this for a very long time and
Yeah, yeah,
with your busy schedule, and I can understand like you're still in the lab right
yeah,
now. I understand your busy schedule, and I'm
yeah.
really
Thank
thankful
you.
that you found the
No, no.
time to join me today.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Actually, I'm so pleased and I'm so honored to join your broadcast.
Man, the honor is
Uh,
mine. It's not a
your
broadcast, it's a
podcast.
podcast. You're
Yeah,
killing me.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, your
Yeah.
your cast.
Broadcast.
your
Yeah.
yeah, your iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway,
But
just like
but yeah, thank
I'm so
you.
glad, I'm
Mm,
so happy, I'm so pleased,
mm.
and to know a person, like to be friend, like to be my friend.
You're
Seriously,
you're you're
you are
you're
one of the
embarrassing me.
best. You are, yeah, Seriously, you are one of the best people I've met
Thank
in
you,
my
man.
life,
Thank you.
in this
Much
country, and
appreciated.
also in Yemen.
Man,
And
come
I
on.
wish you all the
Now
best.
I'm
Yeah,
starting to blush. Come on. Thank you. Appreciate it.
yeah, yeah. Thanks.
Man. So like I said, thank you very much for your for your time today. If you don't mind, I will put your information down in the description of this episode, so people, if they want to ask you for some, for some help, or if they have something to do related to your research, they will be able to contact you
anytime.
Okay, so thank you very much. This was The Scientist, and we'll see you in another episode.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.